What's going on? Hope all is well. So I'm just hanging out here at one of our wineries in Napa that we work with, and didn't really have. I had a small little task to get done, but didn't really have like work to do here per se. I was on my way up valley, driving by, and just kind of naturally did something that I always do, and I thought, well, maybe I'll just take a minute to share this on video, because you guys might get something out of it too. Now, I happen to be obviously winemaker in the wine industry, so this is like essentially my office, or one of my many offices here and out in the vineyards and whatnot. But this can apply to anything. Be a teacher, your classroom, stock trader, your office, whatever it is that you would call your place where you get your work done. And first of all, before anything else, you need to be doing something that you're genuinely passionate about and that you believe makes the world a better place in some way. And if you're not, you need to, and I can do a whole separate video about that. Honestly, at the end of the day, you're either going to make an excuse or you're not. And that's it. There's people that make excuses as to why they're not pursuing something that they're passionate about and that they genuinely believe is making the world a better place in some way, even if it's a small way. So there's that. But assuming that that's the case, I like to, when I can, get into the places where I will do work when I don't necessarily need to, just for a small amount of time, to just kind of sit down and just kind of like see things through a different perspective than just work. Like normally I would be working here. Well, now I'm just kind of sitting and observing. And it's kind of interesting. It's like this different it's like this different level, this different connection with the thing, that your craft, the thing that you do. And I like to sit and just kind of soak in just like the big picture, my whole life, the entire history of mankind and beyond, right? The entire universe, and just kind of shuffle this in between all of that and think about how this fits into all of that. I like to visualize what it is that I want for myself, in what I do, and what I want, and what my hopes and dreams are for the wines themselves. And I like to just really think about and see that in my mind, see these wines going on to be the wines I know they can be, and make a difference in the world, make somebody's day better, and to benefit the world in some way. And just me and developing and my relationship to these wines, and just kind of just all of that stuff I like to visualize. And I like to just kind of do it like if you're not in that work mode per se, and things aren't, the hustle and bustle isn't there. Like if you were a teacher, it'd be like in your classroom, sitting down when everything's quiet. Normally there's students in there and it's crazy. You just kind of sit and just kind of breathe, relax a little bit, and just kind of look around. Look at all these things that you normally just look at in the context of, you're going from point A to point B and you're trying to get things done and this and that, and just kind of observe them. Observe the chairs, think about the kids that are normally there. Think about how what you do and this is going to impact their life. And that's just one example for someone who's a teacher, and you can kind of get the idea from there. I've just found that this practice is almost meditative. It's relaxing. I think, in my experience, I think that it helps manifest those visions that you have for the wines or for your craft and what you want to do. I really do think that it helps manifest that in a much quicker, more precise, definite way. And it just adds this nice other level of connection, this sort of understanding of where you and your craft and everything fits in. And it just kind of, I've just found it to be a really great meditation, a really great thing to do to help enrich my life. And it helps you feel good about what you do and just have this clear understanding. The clearer you are, the more specific you are, like the more likely you are to succeed, and the more vague you are, the more likely you are for things that you don't want to happen, or things that you didn't plan to happen, to sort of get in the way. So anyways, that's kind of what I do, so I thought I would share that with you, and maybe if you'd like to share some experiences of you doing something similar, that'd be cool. So I hope all is well. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, share if you think somebody out there might benefit from it, and I'll see you next time.